What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Path to Platinum, episode 11. It has been a long time since I've done this series, and I'm finally back, and this time with a new car, the Porsche 992 GT3. Now, while I've been gone from this series, I have done a what's it called? Assortment of different cars. I haven't been racing just the Ferrari. Um, as much as I like the Ferrari, uh, I just thought it was I don't know how you say it. It wasn't my thing at the more I pushed it. I think that was more of a bit of a comfort car. Uh, so I wanted to kind of test myself here, and so I moved to other cars. More notably, as you've seen from the SSR racing league that I'm in, the McLaren 720S GT3, which I will not be racing in anymore due to the fact there's this whole rule change, which led to our team being disbanded, which unfortunately out of my control, even though I hate the new rule that was put into place. Uh, my teammate unfortunately is not going to be racing here anymore. Shout out Luke, great dude. I fuck with him heavy, but he's moving on to F125. So yeah, I may broadcast some of his races here just to support the homie. But yeah, we'll see. I've also done as well as the Lamborghini, and my two favorites, the BMW M4 GT3. I love that car. I've driven it so much, and as you're seeing now, the Porsche GT3 992. I'm trying to tame this beast of a car because I heard it's probably the most difficult to drive in the game. Um, so if you want to see a Porsche Mastery series where I try and learn and get better with this game as a whole, then yeah, let me know in the comments. What you're seeing on screen is the ratings that we are currently at as of last night, and we're we're close. To get platinum, it's around 95 plus. I believe it's maybe 25 or 250. One of those. It's definitely in the 2 and 5 that I don't remember, but I know it's that much. But we're at 94.20, and we need 95 plus a little more to get that platinum rating, and we are almost there. I think the issue with this is that car control, which we will try and gain over time. But yeah, enough yapping. Today's race, it's only one race at Zolder Circuit, Zolder, down in Belgium or Germany. I forget which one. But yeah, if you like what you see, be sure to like, share, subscribe. Um, I'm trying to get back into this series as a whole, as well as juggling between the racing championship that I have and maybe that Porsche Master Series as mentioned before. So you want to see those, be sure to tap those noties, subscribe. Already said that, but hey, you're gonna hear it. It helps me a lot if you do. So without further ado, let's hop into this video.
Green light, green light, go. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
say I'm happy with that start. Um, I don't know Zolder as much. I haven't raced on it with this car prior. I've done maybe. I mean, I don't think I did. Maybe I did quali laps. I don't remember. This is from maybe a couple nights ago. But yeah, I haven't done Zolder on in particular car. So I really wanted to take it easy, take it careful. Wanted to start in the back, just see how things were because I didn't want my race ruined there. Um, but I really like this car on this. I really like this car on this track in particular because it's more nimble. And say, Paul Ricard or what's another one? Monza, those where it's more straight line. This doesn't have that. This is more of like a flowy corner track, and I think that's a really great use of this car. So I'm really happy with that opening lap. Got a couple passes in, or quite a few actually. Some of them were wrecks, some of them were clean passes. But yeah, I just really like the flow of this track.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Yellow flag. Safety 2. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Not a bad. This is not
So unfortunately, not a lot happened in this race like I thought it did. Um, as you saw prior to the clip transition or the time lapse, um, there was a crash ahead that took out, I believe, a Lexus and a BMW. And speaking of BMWs, we're gonna pass one up right here. That's doing a little bit of rallying, but not a lot happened here. But if you do notice at the top right, along with all of the ratings, initially I was in 82, or not in 82. I am 82 right now, as you can see. But I started out this race with an 81. Consistency. CN is consistency. CC is car control. PC pace. SA is safety. Um, RC is racecraft, and TR is track competency, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but as you're gonna see, I believe in this lap, that CN consistency is going to go up right about now. Uh, only went up one, but as I'm going to show you later on, it does go up pretty substantially, and that's what we want when going for this platinum rating is really strong pace, or for me it's pace wise as well as safety, consistency, and car control. Car control is going to be a little bit harder because this is a Porsche that likes to have the rear step out on you. So I really want to find that setting where I don't have to deal with that. But eventually I will. And this is only what my third day using this Porsche. So yeah, I'm not really cut out for it. I mean, it's better than the McLaren, that's for sure. So overall, with my assessment on this car is that I do believe that this is a car, if you are starting out with this game, you should not use and wait until you have more experience with. Um, when I started out this game, I didn't have this car. I started this game 2 years ago, and I didn't take it as serious as I did now. But I used like the old Porsches, like the older generation, 2015, 2019. So I didn't have this one. This one is much easier to use than those previous ones. Those ones, oh man, those were crazy to drive. But um, regardless of what generation, use the Porsche last. It is known to be the more difficult car to use in this game. If you want to start out, the Ferrari is great for beginners, as well as the what else is there? Not the Mercedes. The Mercedes, no. The Mercedes is a no-no. Um, it's not that it's easy. It's not that it's hard to drive. It's the setup. Learning the setup is very complicated. And I started out with the Mercedes in this journey, and finding the right setup was extremely complicated for me. So I would say the Ferrari and the BMW. I think the BMW is a pretty good beginner-friendly car in my opinion. But yeah, that's just my little assessment there. As you saw while I did that little monologue, the consistency rating around 87 points, and I believe this lap is going to go up again. So yeah, just enjoy this final lap here. As I said, leaders on the final lap. So enjoy this final lap we got.
You can just finish already. Alright, checkered flag. Good job. You did the best you could. I'll bring the car back.
And there you have it. That was the Porsche 992 GT3 R at Circuit Zolder. And like I said, it's a very flowy track. Once you get into that rhythm, it's like everything gets much easier with this track. And I like tracks like those. And I think the Porsche itself likes tracks like those. So overall, I'm happy with the P4. The top three were very fast, so I really can't be mad at it. But yeah, that was that was the race. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Um, I'm still trying to get into the groove of voiceovers, monologues, all that. So bear with me. But if you like this video, um, like, share, subscribe. It helps me out a lot with the channel. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.
From the food in that pill, riding steamer, riding steamer, riding steamer, riding steamer, riding steamer, got a bag, now I'm flat, on the loose, stick it from the food in that pill, riding steamer, got a bag, now I'm flat, on the loose, stick it from the food in that pill, riding steamer, got a bag, now I'm flat, on the loose, stick it from the food in that pill, riding steamer, got a bag, now I'm flat, on the loose, stick it from the food in that pill, riding steamer, got a bag, now I'm flat, riding steamer, riding steamer, riding steamer, riding steamer, riding steamer.